I think pretty much none of us are developers. I'm not a developer. You're not a developer, most likely. There's very few developers that are kind of involved in the whole console war thing or the whole Twitter thing, or that like routinely argue on these things. Most of the time, it's just, fans or fanboys that are kind of arguing back and forth different talking points and things like that. So when you actually have developers come out and speak out, I think it's important to sort of take notice of that, because at the end of the day, they're the ones that know most of all. Like, we can sit there and listen to, and I'm saying this for myself too, right? Like, I'm no smarter than anybody else here, than you or whoever, but you do have this particular set of maybe YouTubers who claim to pretend to know more than everybody else, even more so than I've seen people in the YouTube community that were Xbox fans that claim they knew better than Mark Cerny, the guy that created the PS5. Like, that's an absolutely ridiculous assumption and assertion, and to see people actually claim that they know more than the guy himself who created it is just really asinine to me. So it was always one of those things where it was kind of hard to sort of see people take that seriously. Like, I'll always defer to a developer talking about this stuff and try to link this stuff whenever possible, and that's what I'm going to do in this video. So according to this developer, Sony was very smart in what they did. They did sort of a well-rounded approach at their next generation console, and this is very, very important, and they praised Sony for what they were doing, coming up with different ways of overcoming bottlenecks that we've seen in previous generations of consoles. He says, and I quote, "It seems that Sony has made a very smart and wise choice in the PS5 architecture. While improving solid-state drives is impressive, it has been a long-standing concern. The CPU and GPU improvements are great but expected. I mainly expect the potential of a new audio engine. Yes and no. The PlayStation 5 looks like an intelligently streamlined and performance PC. It overcomes hardware, software bottlenecks, and enables and improves entertainment-related things, input latency, force feedback, refresh audio fidelity, etc., which is great." And then several other developers, so it's more than just one, actually, comes in and sort of talks about this. This was a developer who worked with Sony before and has worked on multiple consoles. He says, "Dollar bet. Within a year from its launch, gamers will fully appreciate that the PlayStation 5 is one of the most revolutionary inspired home consoles ever designed, and we will feel silly for having spent energy arguing about teraflops and other similarly misunderstood specs." So again, this is something that I've been stressing as well. It really all comes down to the games, and the fact that, nobody's talking so much about the games really just leads me to believe that no matter how many people want to call me toxic or somebody else and saying, "Oh, you just pushed the console war," literally anybody that's talking T-flops or power right now is doing the exact same damn thing. So anyway, a little bit hypocritical, but I thought it was worth mentioning. Let me know what you guys think. Are you guys worried about T-flops, or are you worried about the games? Sound off, rate, comment, subscribe, rack 'em up. Crapgamer out.